All right, a lot of you out there hearing the rumbles as we're seeing some severe weather in a few pockets out there, some areas as you take a live look at the radar there. Flat Rock feeling it, certainly in other communities right now downriver. Let's get to meteorologist Brian Sherman, who's tracking all of this right now for us. Brian?
Hey there, Jason. Good afternoon, everybody. As we have talked about the past couple days, we do have the threat for some strong to severe thunderstorms as we go throughout the rest of the day on Thursday. And we've already got our first warning that has been issued heading into the lunchtime hour. You see it there, that orange flashing box on exact track 40. This storm, as Jason just said, right over Flat Rock. This is a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Monroe County and southwestern Wayne counties in southeastern Michigan until 12:45. A severe thunderstorm was located right over Carlton up toward Flat Rock. This storm's moving east at about 30 miles an hour. This warning is primarily for damaging winds in excess of 60 miles an hour and hail upwards of 3/4 of an inch in diameter here. So we're going to try to see if I can get a track on this storm here. But some areas that are going to be dealing with the severe weather shortly here: Flat Rock and Trenton around 12:05, as well as Grosse Ile at about 12:15. So let's put a track on this storm. It's going to be moving out of these areas relatively quickly here. So we'll put it off to the east at about 30 miles an hour. And I'm just going to give it a little breath in case it picks up some speed here. So Gibraltar at about 12:24, Amherstburg at about 12:33. Flat Rock right now, we're going to include Trenton in this one as well. If you're in Estral Beach, you're going to be on the north end of this thunderstorm as it moves off to the east at about 30 miles an hour here. So the severe thunderstorm warning continues for portions of Wayne and Monroe County. I'm going to see if we can go into the area that I would be most concerned. And you can see there the warning actually was just pulled back a little bit with an update from the National Weather Service here. So this is really north of Estral Beach, working over toward Flat Rock, Gibraltar, as well as South Rockwood, all in the path of this severe thunderstorm. And I'd even be worried about a little bit of hail too, just to the east of Flat Rock, where you're starting to see that darker red to pink. And I'm going to actually switch to see if we can look at some hail potential on this thunderstorm. So our hail detector's not picking up any hail off this one, but if I look at our wind modes, our which way the wind is blowing mode or velocity mode here, we've got some brighter reds coming out of there. And I do think we could see easily some 60-mile-an-hour winds. That is our baseline. I'm going to take a look at another view. Yeah, just some of the reds here showing up, just some dusty winds coming out of this thunderstorm here. But a severe thunderstorm warning now for portions of southern Wayne and Monroe counties until 12:45 this afternoon. This is our first warning, but if I take exact track 40, I'm going to reset our view here and get us back to the home view. I do think that we will continue to deal with some thunderstorms into the afternoon. You can see other thunderstorms starting to develop over portions of southern Washtenaw County and Lenawee County, and then a few lightning strikes showing up right around Howell as well. This is not going to be a widespread thunderstorm event this afternoon, but with a marginal risk, level 1 out of 5 on our severe weather scale, we do have the potential that we could see a few severe thunderstorms, and this will be our first one of the day. So severe thunderstorm warning until 12:45 for southern Wayne and northern Monroe County, Flat Rock, Trenton, Gibraltar. We'll just do one more storm track on this here before I let you go here. Pulling it off to the east, it's going to be going over to the water into Windsor and Ontario not too long from now. So Rockwood at about 12:21, Gibraltar at about 12:26, and Amherstburg at about 12:36. Download the Forewarn Weather app. We're going to be tracking this all afternoon. I'll be in tonight starting at 4 o'clock with everybody, and we'll keep you ahead of the severe weather as we head throughout the rest of the day. Jason, back to you.
All right, Brian. And in the meantime, you can always have all of those alerts at your fingertips. Just download the 4-1 Weather app. You can, one of the great features that I love would come in handy today, and that's the alert it sends you when lightning is moving close to your location. You can find that in your app store.